Hello, hello. I just wanted to hop on here and just share with you something that occurred over the last few days with me. And I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. It was quite busy around here, and now the kids are back at school, and I'm back to hopefully a normal week. Several years ago, a friend of mine had recommended that I read the book, Where Did You Go, Bernadette? And I didn't realize the impact that the book had on me until I watched the movie over the weekend. And many of us who are now into our second act have found ourselves from time to time asking, where did I go? Have you ever found yourself when you've started a new relationship and you give yourself to that person and you put yourself into that relationship, you really want it to work, and for whatever reason, somewhere down the road, who knows the timing of it, you kind of sit back one day and you kind of go, where did I go? Who am I? Same has happened with me with a new business or a new job. I've done it, and you get caught up in it. You get caught up in the politics of the business or the politics of the company, and life just kind of takes over. And at some point you kind of go, who am I? Who did I just become? And same thing when, you have kids, and all of a sudden you've realized that you've given so much of yourself to so many other people, or to your business, or to your to your charity, or whatever it is. And then all of a sudden you wake up one day and you're like, wow, where did I go? What happened to me? I'm Joanne Brown, and I am the host of The Connected CEO, and I am a business coach, and I primarily work with women who are stepping into their second act, and I help them take their passion and turn it into profits. To live in purpose, create an impact in their community, and to enjoy their freedom. And my mission in life is to get more and more people doing what they love. And if more and more people are working from their strengths and doing what they love, just think about how much of a nicer world this would be. But anyway, to get back to this, where do we go? Where did we go? And this is part of what happens when we go into our second act. We've realized that we've given so much of ourselves, to everyone else, to make sure that they're happy, and we forget about our needs. And I'd shared with you last week that on Monday I had like this crazy creative day, and ironically, I'm a very, very creative person, but that part of my personality did not fit into my world for so long. It was something that I dabbled in, but not something that I followed, not something that I pursued. And so now when I get those impulses to do things, I just follow them and I just do it. And fortunately, I have the time to do it. And, yesterday was a day where I've always, for the last 18 years, we've done my mantle the exact same way. And it's cute. It's a collection of nutcrackers that we started for my son. And I figured 18 nutcrackers later that's probably enough. And so as I was putting things together, I was like, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this again. And so I went out and I looked to see what I had around the house. And then I just created a different mantle. And it's funny because it's a little change, but it makes the room to me look more adult to begin with, but it also makes it look more like me, more like us, what we're about, a little whimsical, a little fly by the seat of your pants. And I think that that's what most of us, we forget, and we don't trust that our intuition and our heart are going to guide us in the right place. And we get caught in doing things that we think we're supposed to do, following other people's rules, pursuing other people's dreams, and conforming. And if we think back and we think, if we want to think more logically, remember that our brain is a prehistoric being. And so therefore, as we are pursuing more of our intuition, our brain is not going to let us go places that we can't handle, because it does want to keep us safe. We are going to have to push it a little bit out of its comfort zone. But all in all, the brain is not going to allow us to think of things that we're not capable of doing. So when we're giving in to that feeling of we're conforming, we are doing for others more than we're doing. I mean, when I say that, I'm saying making sure everyone else is happier and not even, taking care of ourselves. I mean, when we are putting others before our own needs, or other people's needs before our own needs, double check and make sure, A, one, why are you doing it? And B, ask yourself, shouldn't I be whole first? Shouldn't I be the person that is pursuing what they want, fulfilling their dreams? And imagine the message that will send to others that are around you. And you may not think about that. I think about it quite often because I do have a daughter. I have a young daughter, and I want her to realize that you've got the opportunity to pursue whatever you want. And even with my son, you don't have to take the traditional route. And sometimes the traditional route's not for everyone. So my question to you is, where did you go? Are you where you want to be? Are you doing what you want to do? And I thought that this was a good message, since today is the beginning of December and we have 4 weeks left in the year. And many of us are starting to think about what our 2020 is going to look like. But we also still have 4 weeks in this year to do something new, to start something that we had wanted to start, but we didn't start. What is that something? Is there something? And did you push yourself out of your comfort zone this year? Or did you stay where it's easy, where it's no risk, where it's predictable, where it's certain? So, but again, remember, your brain's going to protect you. So it's not going to let you think about things that you're really not capable of doing. It's going to let you think of things that you're capable of doing, and then it's going to hold you back from doing them. But we know that we can push that. So lean into what your intuition is telling you. Listen to what your soul is saying. Have a conversation with your soul, and then see where it takes you. So that is my Monday rant. So I hope you have a great week. If you watch this after this is over, please put a hashtag replay. I do see some of you are watching now. Thank you so much for checking in and tuning in. And I will be back tomorrow. And I hope that you will listen to your intuition and find out where you went. Until tomorrow, make it a great day.